Yo, what's good, everybody? My name is Meek, and you are watching Something to Somebody documentary series shot by Word of a Flesh Production. Let's get it. Like I said, I'm Meek, my artist name, but my real name, I go by the name of Simon Tandiwem Timbu. Meek is an artist who grew up in Gwagwa, the village that is called Gwagwa. So I've been living there pretty much my whole life until I came to Bethlehem. That's the site where I'm currently living in. Meek's journey actually started way back in high school. I can say that high school because I grew up as an athlete. Just to be honest, I grew up as an athlete. Music wasn't part of it. It wasn't in a picture, if I can call it that way. So as a runner at school, running not marathon but running 100 and 200 meters. So that is that. But the love for music started in high school when actually I started to write songs. I used to listen to a lot of songs, and then what I will do is I will write the lyrics down just to get the artist and then ubinaka and all those stuff. So I kind of like started there in a sense of writing the lyrics down, reciting them, and then singing along with them. And then that's where the love for music, the deep love of music kind of started. And then that's where I started, to see there is a gift in me that I can really use to utilize this music gift for the world. The type of music that I do, it's more a gospel rap, and I know a lot of people. It's a genre where it's not really popular in a sense because we know it's not really in that mainstream kind of way. So, but that is the type that I've decided that I'm going towards that channel because of what has happened upon my life, because of what God has done upon my life. It's one of the genre that I think it builds a character of a person. It shaped the minds and the heart of a person. It transformed the lives of each and every single person. It builds a person to become, as we all know that we are children of God. So we are created in the image of God. So that I think that's what. That's why I wanted to go in this route to say, you know what, gospel rap is for me, and it's a genre that I wanna pursue. It's a genre that I'm going for no matter what, because in my life it's still one of the things that I wanna see in people's life, to see hey, you can turn your life around. If you're a person who does certain things, you can still turn your life around because of what God actually wants from us as His people. I remember, I think it was in, if I remember correctly, it was in 2015. That's where I met this guy called Tato. He's a producer who does beats, who does music as a whole. He sings, he rap as well. So that's when I started to meet up with him, and then I remember I recorded my first single then. So yeah, that was that. That's where everything kind of started to build up from 2015. That's where it started to build up. But I wouldn't say already I had a sense of taking this thing by full force. Because there were a lot of things in my life that were currently in Hala. So I had to adjust to this music thing that I wanna do, and then to see exactly is it something I wanna pursue, I wanna actually go for full out without looking back. Like music was a visitation to me. okay, I only do music when I think I have nothing really to do or something. When I was in college, that's when I met this guy who was still doing music, but not really in a full-time thing for him. It was still in so that's when some of the things are still being revealed in terms of my writing skills, in terms of the way I spit the verses in a mic and everything. So that's when everything started to unfold hanyane, because nothing really just happened at once. So you have to like build that momentum, you have to build that thing inside of now. Okay, I do this thing each and every single day so that it grows to become something that is extraordinary. So that's how everything kind of like unfolded. So until now. So I think one of the things that really stood out at this moment that are in top of my mind is the growth that I've seen since I've encountered this thing, since I've really pushed myself to the limit to say, you know what, I'm pursuing this music thing. I'm doing this music thing. As much as I wanted to neglect it for so long, but it kept on coming back. Like I said, it's the growth that I've seen upon my life and upon the way I've grown in terms of knowing what is music, what is inquired in terms of music, what needs to be done in terms of music, so that there will be a light in terms of what I do. I don't know if it's a disadvantage, but it's one of those things still looking as an artist you need around you when you pursue these kind of things. You need support, you need love, you need all the help that you can ever get, especially from your close ones, especially from your loved ones. So I think it has been more of a challenge towards okay, and I get it. At some point people want to see results first before they support you, or whatever the case it might be. People mostly support any other brands, any other artists out there, but mostly the ones that we are close to, they are close to, they don't actually support that much. It's really a disadvantage in a sense of because it's what we kind of like hoped as people. Either you're starting a business, either you're a musician, either you are whatever that you do, you require a lot of support from your closed ones. You require a lot of hand uplifting from those who are close to you. But if that is not happening, it becomes more of a disappointment upon you. Okay, I'm hoping bangan support, but they are not doing that. And you get this hope when you release your songs, when you release your music, when you release everything concerning to who I am, you will get that support, you will get that push, you will get people to really like, and whatever the case it might be in terms of making sure that your music gets out there. But most of the cases, it has not been that way towards the closed ones that I know. So that has been one of the disadvantages, not being able to have certain equipments, certain things to make sure that your things are in a proper way, in a standards where it can compete with the world and everything. I think that has been more like a challenge in a sense. But even though that those kind of things are happening, I'm not and say, you know what, I'm giving up on these things. I'm not seeing things that are happening or things that I hope for, but it's more in a sense of knowing what I do. It's not just something because I want to be recognized. I want fame. I don't want fame. I don't want anything else in that sense. It's more in a sense of to see the music that I do liberate people, to see the music that I do transform people's life, to see the music that I do inspire someone else to become their true self, whom God created them to be. I think that's one of the things that gives me that challenge each and every single day. There's a lot of things that kind of like motivates me. I think the most thing that really motivates me a lot is the love of Christ upon my life, because I've seen it on I have this sense of I want to see a life of someone else to become better. If someone's life is a hard, I want to see someone else's life to become better. The love that I have for people and the love for music is what motivates me to keep on doing what I do as Meek. So it's more in a sense, like I said before, it's more in a sense of to inspire and to see transformation and to see upliftment in someone's life. I think it is that, man. It is that it having that love and the compassion and having that sense of humility as a person, for someone else. I think that's what motivates me to keep on keeping on, despite when I face challenges, I face trials and tribulations, knowing hey, this life is bigger than what I face, and I can even come through out of whatever that I face. So I think in a nutshell, those are like a few things that are kind of like motivating me to keep on. I think you have to have a love for what you're doing, and you have to have a passion for what you're doing. And if it's a gift, damn, I think then go for it, like fully out. Go for that thing if it's really your gift that God has given upon you, and say, you know what, my child, this is what I've placed you here on earth for. I think go for it, man. Go for it. In football right now, they make this thing of Cristiano and Messi. So they say Messi, he's a what do they say? It's a gift. It's a gift. Already is a gift. And Ronaldo, it's more like a talent. It's something that he nurtures each and every single day. He trains hard. He trains until he becomes the best and the best. But Messi, it's a natural thing that comes out of him playing football. So I think we have to differentiate in terms of that and say, okay, is this a gift for me? If it's a gift, then things will come naturally upon you. But if it's a talent that God has given you, obvious at some point, yes, both of them, they need to train, to do whatever that is possible for you to become whatever that you want to become. Because at some point in life, we do whatever that we do because of we want to enrich our lives at some point, in a sense of not really material things, but in a sense of to better our lives as people. So I think, yeah, go for it, man. Go for it. If it's something that you love, you have passion for, and it's a gift, it's your gift, it's your talent, it's everything that you feel like, okay, this is it. Just go for it, and be wise as well. Be wise. Get all the knowledge, get all the understanding upon the thing that you are doing, so that you can have all the answers so that you can have all the ins and outs of what is happening. Because we don't want to find ourselves doing something that is probably we have given up our lives towards, and then we have no control of, because there's a lot of things that we hear in the music industry. So you have to make sure that you educate yourself as much as you can in terms of what you're doing, in terms of contracts, in terms of every agreements that you come across. So every single inch of the music industry, you have to pretty much know about, and get a team. I always say this thing, I remember I said this, you know what? Yeah, I said this to my wife, if I can remember correctly. I said to her, you know what? I'm so grateful right now, I have a team that I can really rely on in terms of my music, because as an artist alone, it's so difficult. It's so difficult to focus on all the aspects of music as a single person. So I can't double myself, I can't multiply myself at any way. So it becomes difficult, because right now if I want to focus on music, it's either recording, now there is event that is happening, now there is whatever. So those kind of things are a bit of a challenge if you're a single person who's dealing with all of these things. So I will say, get those people around you, get those people who will support you, who will be with you, who will strengthen you in times where you feel like you're weak, and just work, man, and just work. And if you have to have a singular focus, it's fine. Have a singular focus so that when you are focused on one thing, they can able to do certain things around you to make sure that your brand, your thing goes forward. So that's what I'm grateful for, to have a team around me to say, you know what, hey brother, let's do this thing. And yeah, man, it's all about that. It's all about that, honestly. So yeah, I think those are the kind of few things that someone can take out of as a motive to say, you know what, yeah, this is really exactly what I'm intended to do and wanna pursue. So yeah, that is that. Oh man, I can't remember who wrote this thing, but he said something in these lines of be yourself, because everybody has been taken. So I think that is something that is one of the quotes that I really go towards, in terms of to really stay true to myself, to stay true to who I am, who God created me to be. Because there's no use at some point, not at some point even, there's no use of trying to be someone else, knowing that you can't be that person. You can't be that person at all. So those are the kind of things. It's really being myself each and every single day, and pursuing what God has filled in me, and who God has created me to be. Because for so many reasons why I'm saying that is because we can see in the world right now, people have lost their identity because of they don't know who they are. They don't know what exactly are they, created for them to be, So it's one of those things to say, you know what, be true to yourself, be who you are, in a sense of the way that you look, be comfortable the way that you look, the way that you dress, the way that you be who you are, because every single one has been taken. God has created us differently, uniquely. To add to that is more in a sense of take each and every opportunity, take each and every step as it comes. Don't try to jump from here to the finish line while you have not been equipped, because at some point it goes to this thing of if I can give you the blessing too early, it will destroy you, in that sense. So it's more in a sense of take each and every single step, gradually. Eventually you'll get to have that growth, to have that, you'll get to be the full you, who's equipped, who's strengthened, who's whatever that is possible, who can stand the trials, who can stand the storms, who can stand every single thing. So I think those are the kind of things that are really, in a sense of one person can take out of everything that I've just said right now. So that in a nutshell, those are the kind of things I think they can be a motive to someone else. In closing, I just want to say shout out to every single person who has shown me support, who have listened to every record that I've ever released, who have kind of encouraged me, who has supported me, who have shown interest in what I do, who have, whatever the case that it has been, who has liked, who has shared, who has commented towards everything that I do. I just want to say shout out to you, and I thank you very much for being part of Meekstone as a brand. and I hope that we continue on this journey of being together, because I know together we can do more. It's not an ANC's slogan, but I'm saying together we can do, truly together we can do more. There's been a lot of growth, to be honest, and I could say it's because of each and every single one of you guys who has really given their time and their at times and whatever the case it might be, just to support me. So yeah, that is that. Thank you very much for your support. No matter in a small haka into your support really means a lot to me. And 2023, sure, I just want to tell you, it's gonna be a year where a lot of things are gonna happen. A lot of things are gonna happen. More music is gonna be released, and be part of that. And this documentary as well. So yeah, thank you very much, and yeah, man.
I meant to pick you on my energies. Keep it cooler underwater. Keep on feeling pressure, but I know pressure make a diamond. Never panic, no. It's my time to shine. Never fumble, hold my grip, oh yeah. I've been there, done that. 10 toes, fully in. Switch lanes, I did that. Did no more running back. I trust in God until I go off. Hey, I trust in God until I go off. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.